Yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome to Excuse the Cap podcast.
Hey, that count just had so much pressure behind it. Like, do y'all realize how much pressure was behind that countdown? Oh my God. I did her just burst. I was like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, go ahead, Fly.
I had to take a drink.
Thank you for your usual interruption when I host the show. I appreciate that. Nothing's changed in season two of Excuse the Cap podcast. All right, I got my little microphone, so I gotta talk a little like this, you know. Let's take this shot, everybody.
Like Zer0.
You gotta talk like Zer0. I mean, and you know, I don't know what.
Not everybody can put on the smooth, sexy.
I don't know what the source word for shot is.
I hate that fucking voice. I'm just, I know you, and I just hate that fucking voice. Anyway,
it's my talk show radio host voice, man.
You need to use on some hoes.
I had a couple people tell me that I should have been a radio caster because of my voice. I disagree.
I mean, I could see it. Yeah, if it was like 100.9, smooth jazz, 100.9, WYAZ, Quiet Storm. I don't take that. Oh shit.
You over there drinking water?
We ain't even, yeah, I am over here drinking water, boy. I've been up since 5:30. It's been a long fucking
That's
day.
okay. You drink to go to bed.
I did not get a boo button.
Huh?
You didn't get the boo button.
I was over here fucking with Marcus' ass last night. I'm goddamn playing stupid ass Warzone to motherfucking the break of dawn and shit. The only reason why I'm tired.
Did you win at all?
Hey man, nobody told you to keep playing, G.
Did you at least win?
Yeah, we got dub.
Yeah, we got a dub.
Only one.
Yeah, just one. We got a couple second places.
It's tough.
Couple
Taylor
top
tried to go
five,
off on his own and effed up the team, didn't he? Typical.
Nah, we got Thieves back. Shout out Thieves.
That's what's up.
The trio got dub.
Yeah, nah, bro. It's just niggas was playing like dumb aggressive last night, like stupid aggressive, and I was just like shit. And me and Zer0 been playing duos and shit, and like shit been smooth. Decent, you know, so duos been decent. But as soon as motherfuckers get that third and fourth person, they just lose their mind and get ultra aggressive. And I just forgot how that shit go. And they got a good new gulag and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done updated the game. Got a nigga with a red face. He hard though. He be breaking necks and
Damn,
shit. He
people
cold.
got that upset at that other gulag.
Yeah.
That shit
Bro,
was,
that shit was
super
ass.
ass.
No, that other
You know
one
it was ass.
I had a 90% win percentage in that gulag. I enjoyed it. All you had to do was stand. All you had to do was just stand on the truck or stand on a little piece of plywood at the entrance, wait for somebody to come by, shoot them. That's all you had to do. Wasn't rocket science. Anyways, it is time
I got blipped consistently.
for my. Yeah, it is true, and then I had to bring y'all back. Anyways, it's time for my segment, where I ask a random question that I think of throughout the week, because I come up with so many of these, and usually they end up on my IG post, but I've been trying to save some just for random things I see. So I actually saw this on somebody's Instagram post. How would you feel if your girl posted and the caption said, "He a little ugly, but he mine"? Would that upset you?
I mean, I consider myself medium ugly. Like, I'm ugly, but I got cute features, so it's cool.
Is that how you describe yourself to other women?
Just know I'm gonna call it. Just, yeah. But just know that I'm probably gonna call her ugly too at some point on the IG too. That little payback. You know, I'm not mad all the way.
Big Jacquees, what's the vibes? Let me know.
I feel like it's more playful than anything. Probably like an inside joke between them or a caption on a song. I wouldn't be upset about it.
But if it wasn't
Just
an
gonna
inside
talk more
joke,
attention to you anyway. She said you a little ugly. Female's gonna say, well, maybe she ain't feeling a nigga like that. Let me jump in and see. He cute to me.
I ain't gonna lie to
Slide in
you.
your DMs.
Yeah, ain't never lied.
I'm a post.
Plenty of fish in the
I'm gonna
sea.
make a post and just be like, "Hey, she a little big, but you know she alright with me. You know, even if she is super skinny, you gotta get her back,
She
bro.
about
She
to break
chose
up with
violence. She chose violence, bro.
Wait, why did super skinny get in the
I'm
picture?
saying I'm gonna say she a little big, even if she was super skinny.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Cause you chose
I'm
violence.
not gonna hold you. That bitch got me fucked up. Ain't no way in hell she about to fucking hop on Instagram and call me ugly. Like what? Like no. That's like he a little ugly. No. We can have other inside jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like look back. Speaking of inside jokes, I was talking to this chick, and me and her was hooking up, hanging out, blah blah blah. And she started calling me shorty, like in public. That shit did not sit right with me, like at all. Like would y'all be cool if your girl called you shorty? Like y'all fucking with that?
Nah. Not when she like, not when she from the motherfucking street. She a hood, and that's how like she talk. That's how I know how she talk and shit.
Yeah,
Like that.
that's what I'm saying. Like if she's from the go, like that's different. Like this girl went to Cathedral High School from Indianapolis, Indiana. This is what happened. We fucked, and she fucked me good this one time, and then I left her crib, and she's like, "All right, shorty, I'm gonna see you." I wanted to smack the dog taste out her goddamn. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Motherfuckers have one good day, and all of a sudden now I'm shorty. Okay, all right. But to answer your question, that shit's not happening. Ain't no way in hell. No. I'm never even gonna be in a situation.
She gotta be taller than me or stronger than me to call me shorty.
Bro, I swear.
I mean that. I don't need. I get Shank's point where like that just might be how she talk, but nah. Nah, you gotta be stronger than me or taller than me.
Like she has to be from the go. Like if she's from the go, she can say shorty and get away with it because it's gonna come off right. If she's not from the go, that shit's not flying. Like there's no way in hell. So I talked to a couple of Chicago niggas. They was like, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Whatever. I was like one dude was like, yeah, that would have turned me up. I would have just been turned on by that. I was like, nigga, what the fuck kind of nigga are you? You turned on by a bitch calling you shorty. Like, fuck, nigga. Like we grown as hell. Like. Niggas be having me blue. But anyway. Yeah, but to answer your question, Fly, that shit, ain't no way in hell that shit flying. She getting broken up with. She can just assume that she broken up with it if she posts that shit.
I feel it. And then I got one more question. Was having a discussion with somebody. Should a guy, while y'all in the dating process, should a guy drive all the time on the dates? Yes or no?
I know it's gonna sound sexist. And I probably shouldn't say
Hey, you not about to say what you about to say. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Go ahead, bro. That's the point of this.
You gotta say that shit now.
Say it, bro.
Say it.
Abba, shut up.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I don't think I've been around a woman that could truly drive.
Okay, look, hold on. I gotta preface this.
I don't
This
think I
nigga
have.
Marcus, when we was in fucking high school, damn near drove off the damn road. Like this, Marcus did zero. He didn't even.
You niggas
The
were
nigga
talking.
the nigga didn't
you
learn
niggas
how to
was talking
drive.
in my ear at
But
3
he
a.m.
didn't
in the
learn how to
morning.
drive till he got to college. He got to like college, maybe even after college type shit. His
Stop
buddy
it.
ass.
No, bro, you were in more car accidents before in high school alone than car accidents
I
I've
had
been in
one
my
car
car
accident,
life.
bro. I had one fucking car. I had
You had
one car.
multiple.
What are you? I had one car accident. What are you talking about?
Your car conked out in so many damn places.
They just be capping. Niggas this is why this is.
Wasn't you just on IG?
Why
Never
you
mind,
doing
I'm
what?
It's actually it's not.
Yeah, all that, yeah.
I just remember you had an old ass buddy trying to jump
that-
your car.
Oh, hey, bro. When I tell you this nigga was decrepit as hell, this nigga hand was. Like, buddy ass was moving at literally 0.5 miles an hour to jump a car, bro. I was sick. I didn't get to work till 12:30. I was sick.
But yeah, bro, I don't think I've been around a woman that could actually drive. They either drive too reckless, or they drive texting and driving, or doing their makeup and driving, or some shit like that. So like,
You been in the car with a girl doing her makeup?
yes, I have actually. It was actually kind of terrifying because we were getting ready to get on the interstate. Like we were like getting like on the on ramp, my nigga, and she was doing this shit. I'm like, you do realize you trying to speed up and get on the highway doing this shit, right? Shit blew me.
You trying to drop some names in this motherfucker?
Nah.
Drop some.
Nah. Nah. I'll be cool.
Yeah, I don't think that should be like a make or break situation in a relationship or just even in a date driving. Like, you drive cool. Like, my first date with my girl, she drove. She took us to like some park and we went hiking and shit. It was cool. She not the best driver because I don't know. I've never seen a female that's a really good driver. Either they're too slow or they're too reckless. But yeah, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter at least.
Additionally, there are a lot of times where I gotta clean the front seat. We went over this in the
Shit is
Battle of
messy
Texas
as hell.
episode. Why we don't understand why the hell these women's cars be so damn dirty and have so much shit in them. But yeah, sometimes they don't be the cars don't be all the way clean. And, it ain't good, bro. Maybe just cause like when it comes to vehicles, like I try to keep all my cars that I've had like as pristine as I can. I don't know what it is, but like I always like to keep my cars as clean as they can. And if I ever got rich, I always told myself the only thing I would probably spend frivolously is cars. But outside of that, yeah.
In my situation, I mean, I like really like driving. So in the majority of the situations, I drive everywhere. I have no problem going and picking up a shorty and then whipping where we're gonna go, dropping her off, going home. Like, so like, yeah. And plus, hey, let me ask y'all this question. What if the shorty y'all talking to got weak ass music taste? Like, we getting there with me, she playing some ass. Like, nothing but ass.
I mean, that's more. This nigga just disappeared. Yeah, that's a whole different type of red flag. Not even just on her driving skills or being in the whip with her. This is oh shit, we ain't gonna be able to vibe well.
Facts.
Period. Because I do not like I do not like being around niggas that listen to bad music or women that listen to bad music. Because then I just
That's when you gotta like just push for your music. Like, hey, try this song, and then if they fuck with it, sometimes you gotta upgrade their music taste too. You know what I mean? They could be bad as hell with some
try to
horrible
work them
music
into it,
taste.
yeah.
Listen to what iCarly theme songs and shit. Like, you can upgrade their ass.
What was that fucking like? There was me Bobby Bodo.
I don't know.
That nigga name?
I know the song you talking about though.
Well, they come in there and playing that shit. Oh god, no, hell no. Any type of shit like that, fuck no.
See, I think that's just like, I think it's funny as hell when Twitter was going through that phase when they was talking about if your girl got a new song that she just love randomly, she cheating on you. Like, that's low key true, because I've literally like been that nigga. Like, this girl was talking to some dude and she hung out with me. And I be showing her tracks all the fucking time. And then the nigga was like, yo, who the fuck you been hanging around? Why you know all these fucking songs? Like, if Shorty playing fucking Moneybag Yo or some shit like that, like, she been hanging around some nigga that some person that's not you. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel you though. Like, my girl can't have weak ass music taste. I like being taught new music too. But I also think that I have like a control complex too. Like, I like being in control of the car. Like, I like driving, and I like being in control of the music and being in control of the vibe of like where we going. I feel like, do y'all ever get that feeling like when y'all with y'all girls and shit?
It's just how I am in general. Like, I would like prefer to drive my damn self than be riding
Facts.
shotgun in any situation.
Yeah, I even drive my girl car, so Like, just give me the keys, I'll drive.
But I think it should be equal. I don't know. I don't care. Go equal on dates sometimes or whatever. Driving. I feel like sometimes the guy like pays for like concert tickets or something. Then the girl can drive to the concert. You know, something like that. Or
What about
yeah.
what about if her music was trash?
No, just take the ox, bro.
You think it's
Nah,
gonna be
bro.
that easy?
Right.
Yeah.
She say Miley Cyrus go crazy. Like Miley Cyrus go crazy. How you gonna respond?
In the
Cyrus
club.
do go crazy.
Miley Cyrus got
talking
one
about-
track.
If we talking about that whole phase, my side was decent. But we
Bro,
talking
she
about-
has one track.
She has more than one track.
Alright.
She has We Can't Stop.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
That was God calling Cap.
Calling Cap. Yeah, that's hilarious.
But, that's pretty much all I had. And just wanted to say that Apple sucks as a freaking product. All of it is just trash. Freaking Mac ain't working.
Oh, that's what happened? It was your Mac?
Yeah, stupid thing. Like, dang, they're about to overheat over there. Like, stupid products, man.
What if your
Hate the
girl?
iPhone.
What if your girl
Sucks.
like Mac? And
D
I'm
ain't
not
gonna
talking
talk to
about
her.
lipstick.
If your
What'd
girl
you
had
say?
an Apple product,
Apple suck.
you ain't gonna talk to her.
You said what?
I said, if a girl had an Apple product, you wouldn't talk to her?
I mean, most girls have Apple products. I mean, I personally don't want Apple. They can have Apple. I don't care. I'm not buying it for them.
Why
If
can't
they,
you
Aight.
take
I
it?
wa- if they want an Apple
Aight.
Watch for Christmas, I'll be like, that's on you. I'll buy you something else, equal value. A Coach purse, Gucci purse, whatever it is. I ain't buying you no Apple products.
I'm keeping
Apple
stack.
products that come in my house will be purchased by whoever that person is. I'm not buying them.
Hey, you gonna be a mean ass father. Your son gonna be like, Daddy, I want a new Apple. I want a new iPhone. You ain't that weak ass shit. You ain't getting that shit, boy. Here, you gonna be like, here, take this Android. You gonna be like, what the
But
fuck is an
actually,
Android?
Better ask your grandma for it, because I ain't buying it.
Son gonna be mad as hell.
He
All
like,
his
is it-
friends- all
This
his
a
friends
magnet,
gonna have-
Dad? This a magnet?
All his friends gonna have fucking iPhones. He gonna be the only one with a weak ass Android. They gonna be flaming his ass.
But
Take
that
this
camera,
little roll.
but the camera quality gonna be much better than the weak ass Apple products.
Buddy ass, you know why you say your kids are for failure, bro? Like they're gonna be excused, they be
Not
excluded
saying
from all the group
failure.
chats. He ain't gonna be in no group chats. They not gonna fuck with him. He gonna play no iMessage games. You gonna miss on all the fun shit
Hey,
because you want to be
All
stubborn.
I gotta say is, if your friends don't put you in the group chat because of your phone, are they really your friends? That's some dumbass shit. Okay, thank you. Anyways, how often do you play iMessage games? Dumbass, you don't. Okay, shut the fuck up. Alright, let's keep going.
Dang.
Alright, Marcus.
That nigga in
let's get on with
your
this E3.
messages.
Let's get on with this E3, boy. What we got? Because all the games I saw on that list were trash on E3, but what you looking forward to? I'm on one today now. I'm pissed the fuck up. Let's go! Stupid ass Apple products.
This nigga got mad. Hey, first off, the AirPods are still trash.
Trash as fuck.
They're
I'll
amazing.
agree with
They're
you on-
amazing.
I'll agree with you
They're
on
amazing.
that. I'll agree with you on that. The rest of the Apple products, I'm kind of nah. I can't
Trash.
really fuck with you.
They're amazing.
Um,
They're great.
But yeah, since we breaking off into segments now, D has this little segment where we go off on a lot of the randomness that he finds on the internet.
As
and
you
just
can
get
see,
our
what pisses
opinions
me
live.
off too.
And what pisses him off. Luckily, we did not see an Apple post. But for my segment, we're gonna talk about tech and stuff. This go around is gonna be pretty simple, just because I don't know how many video game viewers we have. I guess we'll leave during my segment. But yeah, we're gonna talk about E3. For those who play games and enjoy games, E3 is the big
We done lost
expo
all our
every
followers
year,
of viewers.
where they. where they talk about the new games that are coming out this year. Some games that I know like the major gamers would care about: Breath of the Wild 2. Me personally, I'm looking forward to Starfield from Bethesda, but that's not gonna come out to the end of next year. Bethesda always takes the longest to make their games. But the game I want to talk about, and like kind of what the topic I want to discuss, Halo. Halo's back, and the multiplayer is gonna be free to play. So my question to y'all is: are y'all more enticed to download games that are free to play and have a battle pass, or would you that aren't fully completed? Because a lot of these free to play games are not fully completed. They have like these battle pass systems, so they can like add stuff on throughout time. Do you prefer that model, or do you prefer having a full game you pay $60?
I prefer the Game Pass route. Definitely. Just because, like you said, you ain't spending no money. You ain't spending no money, and they're gonna upgrade them. Because I hope Battlefield gets on that Game Pass, just so I ain't got to spend $70. I believe they said they might throw it on there for like EA. But yeah, it's a free game pretty much. Better than spending that bread. You might not get like the the stuff, the downloadable content that you pre-order, but better than nothing.
Yeah, I feel like this new model is low key fucking genius. Cause, I mean, I don't know how y'all feel. Please feel free to chime in at any moment in time. But I feel like nowadays games is based off of like camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's very much based off of teamwork. Like, I swear to God, I would not play Warzone if all my niggas didn't play Warzone. Like, I probably would play it like occasionally, but I wouldn't play it with the regularity that I do if I didn't have a squad of niggas that I know was always ready to go. Type shit. We would be laughing, killing people, having a good time, whatever the case is. So the model of making of the battle pass is actually like quite genius, and it gives you know your broke ass friend that ain't never got no fucking money. It gives him an excuse. It gives him like, oh hey, bro, it's free, bro. Go ahead, hop on the game, bro. You good, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it's more inclusive that way. And once you're hooked on the game, like Warzone, like I'm buying every Warzone pass that come out, regardless of. I'm spending the $10 for it. Like I'm going to do that. Like I'm not gonna stop playing Warzone. So. It's a great model actually.
I'm a fan of story modes, so I'm not necessarily a fan of it. I can see it both ways, but I mean, growing up as an only child, all I played was story mode, so I just got used to that. So I always look for it. Like I was really hyped for Overwatch. But then when I found out I didn't have a story mode, I didn't purchase it because that just deterred me away from it. But as somebody now who doesn't have an Xbox Gold Pass anymore, I can still hop onto Warzone and play with my friends because it's free to play. So that's pretty convenient. I still hate the whole battle pass. You don't get the full game. You don't get all the outfits, or you don't get to unlock them just for free anymore. You gotta pay for everything. I don't like that, but I do like that games are free now to a certain extent of like these battle royale games. So it go either way.
Fly, when's the last time you completed the story mode?
About 4 months ago. Yeah, I play story mode games like all the time. Like. Because like my time zone, being in Arizona, most of my friends are like you're in Indiana. My other friends are in Illinois, so most of them are off the game. So there's like 2 hours when I'm just on there, just playing around, just doing a bunch of nothing because I don't want to go to sleep, or I really don't have nothing else to do. So I'm just playing in story mode. Or on a Saturday morning when nobody's on, or just nobody's on, and I just feel like playing the game, I play a story mode.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I consistently always have a single player game that I play, like in between like the multiplayer games. Just because, like for example, I don't play Warzone by myself ever. Like I can't. Too stressful. I don't play 2K by myself anymore. I'll play it if we're in like a fantasy league, or if I'm just like starting off my player, but outside of that, I won't play it on its own. Yeah, like a lot of the multiplayer games, I don't play by myself. And Halo, same thing. I didn't play like the Master Chief Collection by myself. I would play it with people. So I always have like a story mode game on hand. Like right now, I'm playing Outer Worlds, and that's been fun. But the only other question I had was back to 2K.
Oh wait,
So
hold on.
that's the game
Before
there.
you finish. So I hate Halo. I never enjoyed Halo. But with it being free, you never know. I might get bored one day and download it.
I would say
And then-
try their story mode because you might like their story modes. They're really good. Really good.
Halo's story is like one of the
Facts.
best stories of
Facts.
all time in games. I think like they say that's like one of the best story modes.
Hey,
period.
bro, y'all remember, bro? Because I know Shank is Zer0 know, bro. Y'all remember in Halo when you had to go into the cocoon, bro, with all the flood?
I'm not doing that.
Bro,
Not doing that.
That shit was scary as hell, bro. Bro, me and Zer0 played that shit together on Legendary. I was terrified. I was terrified, bro. That shit was, and it was hard as fuck too. Like it was hard than a bitch. It's
Difficult
like
as shit.
for real.
Difficult as shit. And then my other question was, so I know everybody in here plays 2K, or at least used to. That's like one of the few games that gets bought every year for a lot of folks. Would you like to see one 2K that's free to play and they just continually update it throughout the years? Or would you like it to stay where they put out a new edition every year?
I've been
Put
saying
that-
that about Madden.
Just like Madden, put that shit on the Game Pass, Battle Pass, and let it rock. Because they just putting out copy and paste games. At least just upgrade them. Give us new rosters. We'll be good. If they ain't really doing shit, like
And there's no reason I need a whole city that's probably 68 gigabytes of the game that's 100 and something gigabytes. I don't need that. I don't need the city. I don't want to skateboard.
I want a skateboard.
I don't want to hoverboard in the city. I just want to go to the rack.
If I want a
I just-
skateboard, I'll play skate.
Exactly. I just want to go to the park. I ain't gonna lie, doing some of those tricks there through the city, kind of fun. No lie. But I don't want to do that. I don't care for it. I don't want to go actually walk to the store. I'll go drive to the mall if I want to go walk to a store.
See, this is exactly why. This is where we differ. Because I actually like in terms of you said that you are that single player game that y'all play that y'all keep on hand. That's me for 2K. Like when it comes to 2K, I keep a season mode ready, locked and loaded. Like I'll wake up on a Saturday and I got a Golden State Warriors team right now that I wake up, I'll play 3 games, whatever the case. Like that's my like single player shit. You know what I'm saying?
I do
So
that
I'm
too.
always gonna buy the $60 2K as long as the game is solid. As long as the game's solid. I gotta take breaks at 2K because 2K be capping. And be making some trash ass fucking games.
Yeah, I'm on the side of they need to make one good ass 2K and let that bitch ride for like 3-4 years. Cause that's the reason why. Cause like you get it one year, it's great. Get it next year, this shit ass. The year after that, it's okay, and it's great again. The year after, so like them type of games, I feel like they just need to make one good ass one. Let that bitch ride. Update the rosters. Update the little whatever the fucks. Just like a regular video game. And just,
But then, if they
let
do
bitch
that
ride
though,
like
then
a
you
good
probably be paying to update the roster and shit. Like you rather have to pay for the updated roster as soon as like a nigga get traded and shit.
Which is fine. I'll pay $10
Really?
to update the roster. Yeah.
I would pay $10 to update the roster
$10
rather
over
than
$60
$60.
Or 70.
Right,
It's
over
70 now.
a $60 or $70 purchase. Where the
yeah, because
game might
if
be
they do like
That's-
update
yeah.
rosters or like even like gameplay wise, put in new gameplay animations, $10, $15, I'll do that. All
That's
day.
true. That's true.
Like right now, I'm in a 3-year season on NBA 2K13 right now. The only thing I'm missing is updated rosters and posterized animations. And that game would be what today's games are. Like you put that game on like the superstar mode and it just feels like a real game. Like I went to the Suns game, watched the Suns game at the arena, and then came home, played the game. I was like, dang, this feels realistic. Went on to play next gen 2K. I was like, this is trash. It's just a bunch of back and forth, and then to the hole. That's all it is.
I have a question since you are the E3 expert. Why the fuck is Xbox trying to get in the refrigerator industry? That's the
Wait,
stupidest.
what?
Yes.
So
These niggas pulled it out like it was the new Series X and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, they
Yes.
showed that at E3?
So Xbox is coming out of a refrigerator, and it's shaped exactly like the Series X. The reason being was because when they announced the PS5 and the Series X, everybody was making fun of the Series X, like, bro, it looks like a fucking refrigerator, it looks like a big ass trash can, it looks like a big ass, box or whatever. And the refrigerator was the one they made the most jokes about it. And then Microsoft was like, hey, fuck it, now we gotta make a refrigerator. So now you're gonna get an Xbox shaped refrigerator.
That's dumb as fuck. That is the dumbest shit ever. That was stupid as hell. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's so off brand. That makes no sense.
It makes sense to me. Because in this day and age, you got all these fucking memes and everybody making fun of shit. Profit off that.
I was about to say they probably do a partnership with Mountain Dew or something.
Probably.
Bro, this is what I'm saying though. If I'm a grown ass man, grown ass person, I am not buying a fucking refrigerator from Xbox. Like, what are you talking about?
Let me back up.
It's a mini fridge.
Come on now.
I'm about to say, yeah, I think it's just a
Come
mini
on
fridge.
now.
Mini
Let me back
fridge,
up
mini
and say that.
fridge.
Does that help you out a little bit?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I can see that. Okay.
I'm
I'm about to say, yeah. Let me back up and say it was like a mini fridge.
I'm about to say,
Right. Now I can see that. That makes sense. That
But
makes sense.
actually, let me also back up again. I think they actually gave somebody famous like an actual full Xbox refrigerator, like a full size. I don't want to say it was like Snoop or some shit.
Dude, he deserved it.
Wouldn't surprise
But yeah, I
me.
think like the regular one they sell it to like us regular folks. I think it's just a mini fridge. So
I can see the mini fridge being useful, but a whole refrigerator, bro.
I'm like a whole big ass fridge. No, I'm not.
They better have like USB ports on that bitch or something. Like at least I can charge my phone from the fridge, mini fridge.
Hey,
Come on,
now
man.
that's smart. Now now you talking. Now that makes sense. On the mini fridge, if I'm a fat nigga that don't have a life and I just play Xbox, yeah, that USB port gonna go crazy. I can see that.
Yeah,
I can
you
see
might as
that.
well put a like a little compartment, little attachment to the fridge. Put your bags of chips and shit in there or something.
Hey man, we gotta stop. We giving too many ideas. We gotta stop.
Yeah.
We giving too many ideas.
Microsoft, holla at us. Holla at us.
Holla at us, man.
We are a month and 8 days, no sponsor.
I knew this was about to set it up.
Yeah, bro. What you mean?
This man
There's
said too many ideas.
geniuses in
Here we
this
go.
motherfucking room, and you gotta pay us.
Yeah,
What is
bro.
they talking about?
You've got Lady Gaga, the creative director of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
All I gotta say is, if you go back, look at Lady Gaga's.
Oh, 100%.
No, it's definitely solidified. And let's talk.
A lot of hits. I did that the other day, and I was like,
We can
man,
definitely talk
she
music.
had hits. And she had
I
dudes
say
singing them
shit.
hits too.
Since we talking about music, anyway, last Friday was up, wasn't it? Last Friday was up.
It was up, and this next Friday is about to be even more up.
Niggas is coming. Niggas is dropping, man. I don't know if everybody listened, but first thing I turned on was that Zay. I had no choice. That motherfucking Headshots was on repeat for me. I don't know how y'all feeling.
That was the best track that day.
I just listened.
That was the best track.
Listened not too long ago. That's the one.
That's
He's
the
back.
one. That's
He's
the
back.
one.
He's back. He's back.
I'm waiting for the
Speaking of the
album.
album, what y'all think that's gonna sound like? Because because we've gotten two different sides of Zay at this point. Because we got the Duke song with what's it called? With me, what is it called? Yeah,
Lay with y'all.
Isaiah Rashad. by the way.
oh yeah, Lay with you, yeah, Lay with you. Now we got Headshots. And Headshots is a completely different vibe from Lay with you. So like, what y'all think is going? I mean, y'all think it's on brand to his first project, or like, what y'all think?
I think, in terms of what we're gonna get out the album, I'm thinking like it'll probably be like a half and half. I think the first half, or yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say the first half. I'm gonna say like the first half is gonna be more upbeat, more like faster tempo tracks, and then like the second half will be like the usual slow vibey R&B, drunky type Isaiah Rashad. That's what I think is gonna happen. Do I think that the label chill is on brand? I'ma say yes, only cause he's from Tennessee.
That makes sense.
And like Tennessee niggas are more upbeat, trappy type shits. So now he's trying to get on brand with Tennessee more. I'll say that. And I mean, like, he had a couple, like, no, he only had one. I think there's like one track on Sun's Tirade that's kind of like similar to Label Should, or like more upbeat and more banger-esque. Yeah, that's my most anticipated album of the year. So I'm still waiting. I know this nigga said June, but shit, June damn near over.
June 31st. Gotta be.
Next week.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna like expectate a lot from him, but
Bro, did you just say expectate?
June 31st.
yes, like yes. Sorry. Sorry. But let me get back on to what I'm about to say. All right. with Isaiah Rashad, I'm not gonna expect like the same shit. Well, I probably am going to expect the same shit from, like, the Suns tirade and stuff, but I'm not going to, like, see him go out his element a lot. I just hope he don't. Just because I feel like people are still trying to, you know, get on to Isaiah Rashad and stuff. I feel like he can gain a lot of fans if he, you know, just stay in his lane for this album. And then, you know, probably broaden his horizon with features and stuff. Like, do different shit with the features. But I want him to still stay with what he's been doing.
So, like, I have a rebuttal for that. So, like, from a business perspective, right? Nigga ain't dropped music in 5 years. Don't he need to switch up his sound to recoup the fucking money that they gave this nigga to be Isaiah Rashad? Like, this nigga is, like, because, I mean, at the end of the day, we all know, even when you sign to a label, you are a number. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a number. This nigga ain't performed in 5 years. He need, like, lay with you times 35 to make up all the money that he done fucking spent on bullshit. Like,
I think he'll have the features for it, but I would prefer him to stay, you know, in his lane, just because a lot of people, they probably know about Isaiah Rashad, but a lot of people probably didn't even listen to Sun's Tirade, you know? So if this their first time listening to him, I feel like they should get the best of him, not some shit that he's trying to try.
that's fair.
And I feel like TDE is pushing him a lot more, promoting him a lot more, you know, as well, putting him in the front to give him that exposure as well. I don't think they really did that the last time either.
Yeah, I don't agree that he needs to switch it up. And a couple reasons behind it, but I think the biggest reason is that they signed him to the record label for what he already accomplished in, like, his sound. And I feel like that's what record labels do, because, like, okay, we like how he, like, his sound, he or she's sound. So that's why they're hired onto the label. And then for Isaiah's instance, he was, and I could be wrong when I say this, but he was the first non-black hippie TDE member. He was the first pickup that wasn't from Cali. He was the first pickup that was on the second generation of TDE, and they even said, like, he was supposed to be the one from the next generation of TDE that was supposed to be Kendrick level, Kendrick type, and whatnot. So I don't think he needs to necessarily switch up his sound. I think his sound's already unique as it is. That's kind of just my take. And I mean, recouping profits, I don't really see Top that picky about it. Top is kind of a unique executive in my mind. He doesn't stray more towards the profit side of things. He strays more to the longevity, trying to make legendary music type of an executive.
I need a solo album too. That's what
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't. That nigga stink.
Oh my goodness, that's another subject. Oh my god,
I mean, I'm
man,
just with
you tripping?
Do I need a
bro? The nigga don't make good music. That's what y'all don't understand. That's why I'm happy that we're about to talk about Drake. This Absol does not make good music. He just doesn't. Can he rap 100%, 1,000%? But his music is horrible. Now I will say Control Systems is fire. Control Systems is 100% fire. But that shit that he made with the fucking God is a Woman and all that other shit, that shit was ass. Like, I listened to that shit one time. I tried to force myself to like it and was like, I'm not playing this shit in my day to day. Like, there's no way I'm playing this shit in my day to day.
But okay. But see, that's what I was gonna make. That was the argument I was gonna make. He's not a day to day.
That's true.
Nigga. There's a lot of artists out there that aren't like day to day type niggas that you need to play.
Danny Brown
all the time. That you need to play him in the whip all the time. Yeah, like nigga, like I don't play Danny Brown daily. I don't play Earl Sweatshirt daily. You know what I mean? There's like a lot of like artists that they don't make music for the catchy hooks. They don't make music for, you know, trying to sell a bunch of records. They make music for starting conversation and making thought-provoking remarks. Like, that's kind of how hip-hop's... a subsection of hip-hop started that way. Because a lot of hip-hop was made more for the clubs because they was like rapping over like other club hits and whatnot. But like it's one of those things where like he's one of those artists where you don't play him every day. I honest to God have not played an Absol track in months, maybe even a year, to be honest. But do I still love his music? Yeah, absolutely. But do I need to go back to it every day?
I mean, I'm not trying to say or make the point like pop is the only way, because I mean, nigga, you know me, I grew up on Lupe type shit. So, and I'm a humongous, was a humongous Lupe Fiasco fan. But I just think that there's like a middle ground in music between, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even about like catchy hooks. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of, I don't know. I think it's a subject matter thing and how you get off what you're trying to get off to. Like, yeah, cause I don't know. I don't know, cause I see both sides of this. Cause I like a lot of shit that's under. As a matter of fact, it was crazy. After I watched the Rory and Maul shit, I turned on some fucking Earl. I play Earl's album, some rap songs and shit. Let that shit ride. Maybe it's like a public spotlight thing too. Like, I was thinking about that the other day too. Like, I haven't seen Earl Sweatshirt's face in years, and then as soon as I saw his face, I played his album. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, hip hop's a unique genre because there's like a lot of subgenres and intricacies. So I don't necessarily say like I just can't follow when you say Absol can't make good music. He makes good music. He just doesn't make music that needs to be played every day. I think that's kind of where I'm at with it.
He's got some of my favorite songs. What was I say? My bad.
What else came out?
I know we didn't want to talk about it, but I did just see something that's crazy. Polo G in his first week, he outsold Migos. I just want to say that. Yes.
Speaking of which, I thought the Migos album was necessary. I liked it. It was decent. I haven't heard their flow and the grip, so it was refreshing to hear it. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Let the game be big. That shit was
hard. This thing though. That's the only song that everybody's been talking about, though. That's the only thing I be saying. Like, everybody just singing the straightening song. I mean, you gotta have something else that's better than the single.
That song,
you know, a lot of songs that's better than the single. From a person.
Shank, the song with Polo G on that album, Malibu, was hard too. I don't know if you heard that shit, but that shit hard. Modern Day is hard.
I didn't like that shit.
They got some shits on there, man. They got some riders. You know what the Migos boys do.
I'm not saying they whack or anything. They just need to take the back seat, man. It's a little baby turn.
Yeah, that's been determined. That's been determined. Yeah, I listened to Polo G shit though. There was some shits on there that I was fucking with. I listened to while I was playing basketball. I need to give it another solid listen. But he had I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, I didn't hate it. You know what I'm saying? I will listen to it again type shit. I don't know if y'all listen to it or not.
I've been meaning to listen to Polo G. Is on my phone. I just have not sat down to this. Same with the Emotional Oranges. Like they're both on my phone. I just have not sat down and played.
Yeah, I listen to Polo G. It's cool, but I don't know. Like, cause my cousin tried to put me on him a long time ago, and he fucked with him from the jump. So I think I first listened to him with Rap Star. I know he had that one song on 2K that went fucking crazy as well.
Oh,
But
yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
them the
that's
only
my
like two
boy.
songs. So I'm not about to judge him off this being his his first time. I want to hear his mixtapes because he probably went harder on his mixtapes. He a Chicago rapper, so they say him and Dirk is like the best out. So I'm gonna give him
okay.
some
Listen, what I do. I
experience.
got a question for you because you are a nigga from Chicago. Why is it? 'Cause
Rockford,
it really be
Rockford.
confusing me.
Rockford.
Oh, my
Rockford,
bad,
yeah.
Rockford. Okay, all right. You're a real nigga for clarifying that. 'Cause a lot of niggas want to clarify that. But I don't understand why when we talk about the best rappers from Chicago or from the Chicago area, they bring up like they bring up niggas they shouldn't bring up. Like they bring up
King Louis. They be like, "Oh, King Louis the best."
No, it's not even just
Good
King.
people
Like, okay,
have,
I'm gonna keep it a
like,
stat,
Kanye and
and I'm
stuff.
probably gonna get canceled for this. Chief Keef sucks. That nigga's not a good rapper. Like, he's just not. Like the nigga's not good. I think Dirk obviously is a good rapper. Polo G can rap. Herbo is weird. Like I can't really get behind his flow. He be rapping off beat to me. Some other people don't think that. But like my thing is like, why don't they bring up Kanye or like every time I look, it's like G Herbo or like some shit like that. Like nigga, you niggas have Kanye West and Lupe Fiasco, and you niggas are talking to me about fucking Polo G. Like, what are we talking about?
I think it's more about what that like
Twister.
what the city genre is now. Like Chicago is the drill. You got Atlanta trap. You know, I think they just base it like off of that.
Yeah, that whole drill
Exactly.
subgenre started
Yeah.
in what, like 2010 ish. So like that's like just like their big sound right now, and that's what all those top niggas make. Like a whole
Keith is
subgenre
like-
was made in that city.
He's
He
a
go to that.
So that's-
I get
he's
it.
a
Like, I just think
hood-
his influence is crazy.
he's like another Soulja Boy, pretty much.
That's facts. Like I'll never knock Chief Keef's influence. Matter of fact, a nigga fucked me up the other a couple years ago. He was like, "Who has more influence, Kendrick Lamar or Chief Keef?" And I was like, "Nigga, Kendrick, what the fuck are you talking about?" It's actually Chief Keef, without a question. Like not even close. And the shit fucked me up because obviously Kendrick is an astronomically better rapper than Chief Keef is. But like I wanted to make the argument. That was an interesting conversation to have. But I don't want to get stuck. Niggas play that lumberjack. Niggas fuck with that lumberjack. The new Tyler coming. Tyler this Friday.
I'm waiting for the album.
Yes, I fuck with it. Happy we got some rap Tyler back.
Sir, I'm locked in on Friday.
You don't like singing, Tyler? You live in my dream.
No, I do too. I like singing Tyler too. It just rappity rap Tyler. He a little different.
I like how you say
He
that.
got some weird ass bars.
I like how you be saying it. You got that shit down. It rolls off the tongue real well. He a little different. I like how it just rolls. It rolls off for you. I like that. But yeah, Lumberjack was hard as hell. I fucked with it heavy. I'm excited for this new Tyler album. I'm definitely excited for that.
I wouldn't say hard as hell, but I fuck with it. I'm gonna say that.
Shit, we had new Larry June. You know, I got another Larry June fan in it. I just learned recently there's a new Larry June in it. Yes, sir.
I wanted to say before we started recording, because you told me to listen to that Larry June and Money Man. That's the one too. That's the one too.
Another day, another lesson.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to listen to that whole album while I cook. I gotta listen to it.
I mean,
I'm not
download it
gonna sit here and cap with you. I'm not gonna cap with you. It's not great. Like the first 4 songs are solid, but then after that it gets kind of mid. That's just my personal opinion. But them first 4, how he came on that hoe? Nah, like more like every 3.
Don't he
This
put
nigga
out
be
an
putting out
album like
shit.
every 6
Right.
months?
I'm about to say, yeah, this nigga
I was gonna
definitely
say 4,
drops
but I was trying
projects
to
left and
get
right.
it out.
Man, Cali music is just, to me, I love Cali. I stayed there for almost a year, and it's just a vibe. Like Cali music, RJ from LA, that's my nigga too. Just everything. Ty Dolla $ign, I was on him for a while back before he got big, like him and Kid Ink, like that shit. Just Cali music, it's just a feel good. And then when you just in that sun, and that Cali sun with the palm trees, you good, man.
I agree.
I love Cali music.
Man. Speaking of palm trees and hot weather, it's a little warm in the A zone right now. A little spicy in the A zone right now.
But before we get to that, I just got one quick music question. I got into a heated argument today on Instagram. I just want to bring it up.
I know what you're about to say.
Which is better?
I know exactly what I'm about to say.
Damn by Kendrick Lamar or the off-season J. Cole?
That's tough. Wait. Time out.
Okay.
All right, would you consider Damn Kendrick's best work?
Hell nah.
Hell no. Probably his worst, honestly.
That's a tough one, man. Damn had a lot of shit on there.
Did. I think I'm gonna go Damn. I think I'm going Damn over the offseason.
I may be biased, but I'm not gonna answer this shit. Fuck that. Cause Damn was good as hell. Off season's pretty good. But Cole could have went harder if it's going against Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think about the versatility of even the songs, right? Like Cole basically he wanted to rap his ass off, and he did exactly that. But in terms of like songwriting and shit, like Loyalty with Rihanna, like this nigga Kendrick had Rihanna rapping and she was snapping the fuck off. Love
This
with
what
Sakari.
God feel like. That song crazy.
Hard. Duckworth, what? like what? DNA, obviously. Element is a vibe. Humble is another. Like Damn was a hit album for Kendrick. Like he had like 4 or 5 hits on that bitch. Like it was, yeah. Like in terms of J. Cole shit, I mean, he got My Life with Moray and then 21.
100 mil, I think, could go on the radio. 100 mil.
Oh yeah. I love 100 mil. That's one of my favorite songs. I love that fucking song. Hold My Hand. Is that what it's called? Hold My Hand.
Let Go My Hand.
Let Go My Hand. That song is amazing.
I need you to tell that to the nigga that I got into the argument with.
He said that song trash.
He said that's just dog water.
What?
He said, "What's dog water? Let Go My Hand."
Yes.
That nigga.
Oh, he got some hate for Cole. Then you can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't argue with him
idiot.
no more.
Yeah. Don't entertain that nigga, bro. He's stupid. I don't even know who the nigga is, but the nigga's dumb.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it was Zay, by the way.
That also doesn't surprise me at all. That's a Zay ass. That is a Zay ass comment. Like, fuck. That's a Zay ass comment.
What really sparked the argument is that I said it's King Cole right now. I think J. Cole is the best rapper since 2019, and I think it's Kung Fu Kenny and King Cole now. It's King Cole.
I mean, duh. This nigga Kendrick don't drop. Like this nigga don't drop. Like,
right. And we got a whole ass argument. I slipped up and said off season was better than Damn, but I backtracked and I was like, I'm sounding real stupid right now. But yeah, that's what kind of sparked the whole discussion.
Okay. Yeah, Damn is definitely better than off season, but this nigga Kendrick just don't drop. That shit's so fucking annoying. This shit is so irritating.
Hey man, he resting on his laurels. I'm pretty sure one of his albums still top 25.
Bro,
being played, you know what I mean?
3.5 years, bro. 3.5 years, bro. There's no excuse for that. None. Normally I'm with you, but I can't go for this shit no more. This niggas should get on my ass all the time. My other group chat talking about Kendrick is trash because he doesn't do one. They said some shit that was funny, but basically they said this nigga don't drop ever, and I'm just like, well, I mean, I can't argue with that. Like, and you got Cole been going nuts, like Marcus said, for the last 2 years. This nigga's been losing his mind for 2 years. Drake has also been losing his mind for 2 years. Like, this nigga Kendrick, I don't know.
Has he?
Don't do that.
I mean, I'm on the has he wave too, but I gotta give it to Drake, bro. I'm sorry, but like I gotta give it to Drake, cause even when we got in the argument, like he tried to make a comparison, saying he tried to make a LeBron and KD comparison. Like that's like saying like LeBron was hurt for 3 years and KD's going crazy. We all know LeBron's still shit. My rebuttal was LeBron would be out there coaching with them. LeBron would be fucking salsa dancing in commercials and shit. Kendrick legit has not done shit. Not a feat, not a guest verse.
Nothing.
Not even like a physical, like he had one physical appearance to my last knowledge, and that was Day in Vegas.
That wasn't him.
Which also we don't even think it was really him. That's my thing. Like the nigga hasn't even put out like a feature,
And it looks like he's probably not gonna put out an album either this rest of the year because
No, that's not what Top said.
doing some old
That's
stuff.
not what Top said on Twitter. Nah, fine.
Bro, he's not fucking. I hate and Kendrick gets on my motherfucking nerves, bro. The nigga gets on my damn nerves.
It's gonna be bad because y'all gonna expect a lot from him. What if he gave y'all just the bare minimum?
See, that's the thing, though.
I'm finna go in this. I'm finna go in this bitch. Like, okay, we got a project. That's how I'm gonna go in with this.
No,
because I'm just.
no.
I have
No,
to.
you cannot.
I have to.
No.
Because if I come in here with these asinine expectations, I know I'm gonna hate it. No, me personally, I know if I have him coming with these crazy ass like accusations, what he needs to do, I'm gonna hate it instantly. I'm gonna play the first track. This shit whack. Like I already know I'm gonna do that.
See, okay, well, I'm different from you. That's the reason why I don't like Views that much. This nigga Drake went MIA, went and made Views, and that shit was weak as hell. As a full project, that shit is not that great. Like, he spent 3 years on it, and that shit was some mid pack. And like, that's how I think. Like, if you're gonna spend a bunch of time on a project and you've been making music the entire time, obviously niggas have lives, they live life and shit, of course, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If you spend 3 years on a project, bro, that bitch better be fucking excellent. Like that bitch, that means you've been through a bunch of alterations of that album. Like that shit has to be excellent, bro. There's no way around it. Especially with Kendrick when he don't even drop features. The nigga don't even drop features, bro. The nigga does not even stay relevant. His entire career is based off of his albums. If we're really thinking about it, like how many fire ass Kendrick features do we really have? Like Drake has more fire features than Kendrick does. You might make an argument that Cole does too, low key.
Cole now.
You just called this man the rapping. You called him the rapping Frank Ocean. Is that what you said? He's only known Kendrick. He's only known.
He basically is. That's exactly what he is. Shit. Bloody ass, bro. He irritates me.
He probably gonna have some heat though.
I think so too. Like he has no choice. It has to be a classic. It's got to be a classic. Like it took fucking 3.5 years. It's got to be a classic.
You might be disappointed.
Hey, if I'm disappointed, I'm gonna hear a lot of flack from a lot of niggas.
It'll be cool though. His catalog's already fire, so.
Speaking of disappointment, I said this at the beginning of the NBA season. People thought it was crazy. Thought it was stupid. People said, you don't know basketball, blah, 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 whatever. I said the Nets wouldn't make it out the second round. And look where they are at. They are not past the second round. I know my stuff. I told people I know basketball. I may not watch it every day like the rest of the world. I may not be on Twitter all the time like the rest of the world tweeting about it. I don't know why y'all do that, by the way. Nobody's seen y'all tweets. But anyway, I know basketball. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I said what I said. I guaranteed that shit. It proves it once again. Super teams, they first year, do not do that successful. They don't win the title. Zay said, I guess the Celtics did it, but whatever. That was like the first time we saw that type of shit. But still, all I want to say is, I was right.
You was right because the niggas got
Tell me
hurt.
I was right.
You was right because they got hurt.
I don't care. It don't matter. It don't matter. AD got hurt. People say, oh, whatever, blah, 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 Sons of Six, suck my, whatever. They got hurt, oh well. I mean, KD dropped 48. They were still fine. They still had James Harden. They still had what? Blake Griffin.
On one leg.
They still had a
That
bunch of
doesn't
people.
count.
It don't matter. He almost had a triple-double this past game.
9 and 10? Like, what are you talking about? What the fuck is that? That's Ben
Okay,
Simmons
but
numbers.
still.
Speaking of Ben
It
Simmons.
don't fucking matter.
Bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga, pussy ass nigga.
Hey, I gotta say, Doc got to get some blame because ultimately he's the coach. You got to put Ben Simmons in some good spots as well, especially when you know he's having a hard time.
Can we talk basketball real quick though?
Yeah.
So this is my dilemma, right? People get on Joel Embiid because they don't want him taking all them jump shots. They be like, get your big ass in the post. How the fuck you gonna post up when your point guard's a post player? He got a space to floor. He has a choice. In order to play basketball efficiently and effectively, you have to be able to spread the floor so you can create mismatches. If Ben Simmons is playing in the post, Joel Embiid has to shoot threes. It just makes sense.
Actually, he doesn't have to shoot threes. There's a thing called a high post that Embiid could do really well at. If he's a great passer, he can probably dump it down. Ben Simmons is always going to have somebody smaller on him. He's 6'10". You know what I mean? Guarding probably a guard. I think they just didn't put him in good situations. And then when I did see him like throw the ball to him in the post or something, everybody stood there and just watched him. Like, cut. Ben Simmons is a really great passer.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Cut. I didn't see a lot of cutting when Danny Green got hurt. That's all I'm going to say. Matisse Thybulle stayed in that corner. You know, a lot of people really didn't move around. But, yeah, man, just Tobias didn't step up really. He got to be that dog. They paying him $100 million too.
I still can't believe that nigga's making $100 million. A lot of my issues is that Ben Simmons does not get aggressive until he's pissed off. The man is 6'10". He should easily have 18 a game, in my opinion, off of straight legs.
That's a fact.
In my opinion. He should have 18 every game off of straight lays and dunks. I think his head's not in the right place. I mean, I do agree with you on the Doc Rivers side of things. I think he definitely did not make good enough adjustments and whatnot. And I also agree with Taylor's point that, well, Joel really can't play in the post because his point guard is a post player, ironically. So he has to help space the floor. But I also really think that this nigga Ben Simmons, he just don't got the confidence until he gets pissed off. I remember when fucking, who was it? Was it Jared Dudley on the Nets? Got in his face and that nigga dropped like 30. Why does it gotta take a nigga to get pissed off in your face for you to actually score the rock? The first play, because we was on the game, me and Taylor, we was on the game, and then we was like, okay, it's fourth quarter time, we're gonna turn the game off and watch this shit. The first play was the shit that's on Twitter left and right today. The first play I watched, this nigga spun off of Danilo and had an open dunk. He dished it off. The help side defense was Trey fucking Young, who was like 6'1". Dunk the fucking ball, bro. Like, let's be serious. I think he said in, like, what was it, like the post game? He was like, oh, I thought Danilo was gonna block my shit.
Danilo can't even jump.
Ball, bro. You 6'10". Right, he don't even get off the ground. You 6'10", bro. You have the height of a center. Dunk the ball.
That's the same thing that I think give LeBron flack on too, though. You got to think of where Ben's head is at. He's a pass first guard or / big, however you want to call him. He's pass first. So most times he's really not thinking about scoring. I see what you can say. I thought he could have dunked that shit, but everybody know what Ben is. He pass first.
But that's not an excuse, bro. When you on the court, bro, the only way you can play basketball effectively and efficiently is if all 5 players on your team is a threat. Every player on the court at that point in time has to be a threat. That means I'm talking about even being willing to shoot the ball. Like even they was talking on first take, they was talking about Giannis, and be like, yeah, Giannis still isn't a great 3-point shooter. He's not, but he's still taking them hoes. And when he was taking them hoes, Blake Griffin had to run it at least like clap or something, you know what I'm saying? He might make it, he might make it in, he might miss it, whatever the case is. But he's not scared to take the shot. You got to have 5 niggas on your team that are not scared to play the fucking game. It's a game. You got to play the game, bro. You got to take the shots. Like, you have to. Like, don't compare. I'm actually tired. I hate the fact that fucking the NBA made this whole Ben Simmons and LeBron comparison, because that shit is completely inaccurate. When Bron came in the league, the nigga was hitting jumpers. He was streaky. He was streaky as hell. He wasn't consistent. He wasn't a consistent shooter. But the nigga hit jumpers. Like, this nigga Ben Simmons can't do shit offensively other than pass the ball. The nigga weak. Like the nigga is fucking weak.
I think he's weak mentally. I think he's probably over being in Philly. I think he wants a new start. I think he's tired of Embiid. That's what I personally think. But like I said in the beginning, I think Doc needs some blame because you a head coach, you're a championship coach. You got to push those buttons. That's what they brought you there for because what's his name couldn't do it the first time. You know?
Yeah.
They brought him there. He has to push those buttons, get him to do stuff. It looked like honestly they could have used Fulton in a position like right there. You know what I mean? Could have used Fultz.
Mm-hmm.
They probably could have kept JJ Redick for spacing. If they could have kept JJ Redick with Seth Curry, with Ben Simmons.
That's not enough defense though. That's not enough size on the defensive side of the ball.
I'm about to say I trust Seth and Danny Green on defense.
Oh yeah.
JJ Redick is Duncan Robinson.
That's a fact.
I think with Ben, he really needs that floor space. Yeah, Embiid fucks it up at times, but if you a head coach, you a championship coach, you got to make that shit work. You know what I mean?
Bro. You
got to figure out a way. And I think he just don't make the adjustments. I think I saw you retweet Josh Smith talking shit. And everybody said that. It's like, yo, he don't make adjustments. He's just all hype, and he pretty much is. He left the Celtics. Right? Because he said he didn't want to be with the rebuild. They went to the conference championship twice, right? In the Eastern Conference Championship. He left the Clippers. Where the Clippers at right now?
Yeah, it looks real bad for Doc right now. It looks real bad for Doc right now. It does. I'm not going to cap. It looks real bad for Doc. It does. I just don't get how we are in a y'all all know this. The game has changed. Shooting is the most important thing in the NBA. It is the single most important thing in the NBA. And you cannot shoot a wide open jumper as a point guard. You call yourself a point guard? Like, that shit is ridiculous to me. Like, the game is no longer about like physicality. The game is now about like knowing what to do in space. Like D-Book is an animal in space. Off that screen, anywhere in that little mid-range area, nigga take one dribble right, fade right, bucket. One dribble left, fade left. But he just plays in space really well and makes really good decisions in space because he can shoot. And Buddy went got that triple-double, he can pass too, goddammit. But, like, if you can't shoot, you can't win. Like, the only reason Giannis won is because this nigga KD literally was playing 1-on-5. If he would have had one other nigga step up, he would have lost.
I think KD should have went to the paint that last possession.
What'd you say?
KD should have went to the paint that last possession. I think he tried the same move.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
like
he got I think Tucker on it the first time, but now you got Drew on you. Drew gonna be in your shit. So I feel like he could
get his ass whooped all series. KD was getting his ass beat all series. Like they was whooping his ass.
I also feel like they fucked up their team by getting James Harden. I think they would have had everything they needed if they didn't trade. If they didn't trade for him. Karis LeVert, Jared Allen. DeAndre Jordan didn't play a lick. He couldn't play. But I think Jared Allen, younger, can move better. I think he probably could have guarded Giannis by himself. They had Taurean Prince, but I think they were just way better.
Would I rather have James Harden or Jared Allen?
I'm talking about literally they cut their bench, like their depth went away after that because they were still killing. They were still killing when they had Karis LeVert, Taurean Prince, and all of them.
I mean, right? I mean, you're right. They if they didn't have any, let's say they didn't make that James Harden trade, they didn't have any injuries, I still have them as the favorites to win the whole thing because their bench is cold. They had Kyrie, KD, Jared Allen. Yeah. I agree to that point. But it's James Harden. We talking about the best two guard in the game. Probably he's really
22.99 on the bum leg.
He's really like, if you put him as a point guard role, he's really like the second or third best point guard in the league.
Oh, he's good, but this is a recurring theme with James Harden. He's either never there, he's hurt, or he just doesn't get over that hump. And to have those three superstars...
You can say the same about Kyrie, can you not?
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I'm coming to his ass. I got some of his ass. Kyrie, he needs to stop. I think he all flack his handles is nice and everything. Everybody loves his game. I think people fall in love with the game more than how good he is, especially in playoff time. He's never there.
I agree.
And same with James Harden. James Harden, he never shows up. Even on a bum leg, though. Like, everybody has those moments. And you can tell he was still getting his stuff. I think he should have been more aggressive as well to get some pressure off of KD. But those two, Harden and Kyrie, bruh, it's already said with them. You probably can win with them. They probably have a good chance next year, but they can't do it by themselves. If it's just them two or KD with one of them, you're not going to win.
They definitely need some help. I mean, I feel like Joe Harris is going to bounce back. Blake Griffin hopefully can still do what he do. Spencer Dinwiddie's on his way back. Well, he's going to be free agent.
Yeah, he already said he declining and everything. But you got to think, Joe Harris, I think he has to re-sign as well. You think people ain't going to throw money at Blake because he showed that he can kill again?
Yeah, but Blake trying to get a ring though. That's the reason why he came to Brooklyn in the first place. If he was worried about the bag, he would have stayed in Detroit and kept eating $50 million off them niggas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I think that you're absolutely right, because I liked when it was KD and Kyrie, Carrot. Yeah, I really liked that team. Like, yeah, nobody's beating them. Like, they were like 10 deep. Like, they had like 8 different NBA starters, like literally legitimate NBA stars off the bench. I was like, yeah, this team's nasty. Like, preferably if it was me, if I had it my way, if it was James and KD, and then Karras and Jared Allen and all them, I would have wanted that, because James Harden is way better than Kyrie, in my opinion. But I mean, yeah, I see you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Because I think Harden was more for the team. I think they needed Harden. Trust me, they did. Just because Harden got everybody going. It's the same way how Phoenix need Chris Paul. Chris Paul get everybody going a lot. A lot of people can't make their own shots. So I see why they need Harden, because Kyrie, like, I am not passing y'all niggas the ball. Get the fuck out my way. Let me do my thing. And they need that at times, but they didn't need that all the time. And that's where Harden came in. But
yeah, but even if Kyrie didn't go down, if Kyrie didn't get hurt, the Bucks would have lost.
Oh yeah,
they would have lost. Like, all KD needed was a sidekick. That nigga's the best player in the NBA, by the way. For niggas that didn't know, that's the best player in the NBA.
So now we got the Hawks versus the Bucks.
Yep, and the Bucks about to beat the shit out them boys.
4-1.
What?
Smooth 4-1. Yep.
4-1. What you got, D? What you got, Fly?
4-1
What you got?
Bucks.
You said Bucks gonna win it all, didn't you?
Yeah, I said Bucks.
You said no. You said Bucks. Okay. Let me put that down. I gotta get these final predictions, because if your team doesn't make it, if your team either don't make it to the finals, or if they just lose and don't win, everybody can lose in this. You got to take the excuse the cap shot, man.
Whoa.
Say less. Say less. Whoa. I've had the Bucks win the shit since
Zer0.
season.
Hey, Zer0. Me and you are looking pretty
down.
good right now. We're good. We're good.
Oh, we straight.
We're good. I'll see you. I'll see you in the finals.
I'll
see you.
I'll catch you in the finals.
Damn, they excuse the cap shot? My God. Everclear, Hennessy, tequila.
I was there.
I was just talking shit.
Yeah, you thought you had.
Nah,
yeah, man.
I mean, shit. I was on Xbox with Marcus yesterday. I put 200 on. I put 150 on the Bucks win the finals. Why? Because actually, I'm happy you brought this up. I'm actually happy you brought this up.
We went through this theoretical. Well, now we can do it with you.
Allow me to talk to you. Allow me to have a conversation with you. Right? Let's just. You feel me? So can we all agree the Bucks are about to beat the shit out the Hawks? So we only got to talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Come on, bro.
Well, did y'all
I
think
didn't.
the
I thought
Hawks
this
was
was
gonna
the
get
first
this far
round.
in the
Run
first
out.
place now?
It's this shit.
This is our thing. This is I was telling Marcus, and Marcus agreed, and I guess Marcus has been saying this all year. In terms of matchups, the Bucks literally match up with any team that they need to match up with. Like, any team. Like, Drew Holiday about to give Trae Young the blues. Like, the blues. Kevin Huerter is not getting off on Chris Middleton. Like, he's not.
Yeah, that 30-point game you had last night.
Fluke.
Yeah.
Fluke. That shit's a wrap. This shit's not happening again. Like 1 through 5, bro. And if they really want to get ignorant, I was talking to BG the boss, and he was like, bro, niggas don't realize how crucial that PJ Tucker pickup was. That shit was crucial as hell. Because if these niggas really want to get nasty, they'll put PJ Tucker or Trae Young and have him whoop his ass for 4 games.
That's 6 quick fouls. That's all I'm saying.
Actually,
Drew Holiday might be in foul trouble. They probably ain't gonna throw Drew on him at first.
Fouls. That's a fact. He is. But all I'm saying is, in terms of the matchups, the Bucks can match up with anybody, and they can score the rock. So, like, even with the Suns, right? The reason why CP3 been getting off so crazy is because he's been going up against these big men that can't move their feet. So when they come off that screen, mid-range pull-up, we killing that all day. Imagine if the Bucks decide to go small. And we got Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, PJ Tucker, Bobby Portis, and Giannis. Switch.
Probably not Bobby Portis.
Think about
Probably
this.
not Bobby
Or
Portis.
Even
I'll say Brent Ford.
I'm saying
Ford,
it.
that's
Even
fine.
even you can even switch with Giannis. Chris Paul's gonna cook him.
He's not going. He's cooking.
Bro,
6,
Okay,
y'all-
first off, can we
What?
please solidify that? Okay, so we have so since we're talking about the Suns now, we
Also,
have
wait a minute.
solidified that.
Yeah.
That we're beating the Hawks.
Also, CP3 is not playing game 2, and we still gonna beat the Clippers.
I agree
No, that's a
with that.
fact. That's a fact.
But Kawhi's not playing game
That's a
2
fact.
either, though. So
No,
Kawhi's
I
probably
agree.
not gonna be playing this whole
Kawhi's
series.
not playing game
They
2.
think he got a ACL tear.
That's probably
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think honestly, I think that y'all might have the best home fans in the league.
We 2-0 too. Yeah, you saw us beat them Clippers fans ass too. Yeah.
Suns in 4.
Had that man. Yeah, T-shirts of the man and everything.
But yeah, bro. Let's just talk about this, right? So you feel me?
They was giving out
Let's talk about the Buck. Huh?
Suns versus Hawks.
Oh, yeah, this nigga's
Oh,
dumb.
let
Let me write that down. Let me put that down.
If it's Suns versus Hawks, I'm going to be downtown Phoenix for a week and a half straight.
Hey, no, that's dead ass.
They gonna sweep the Hawks. They gonna sweep the shit out.
That's a fact. And I'm going to be flying to Phoenix to come fuck with y'all. We're going to be drunk every day. If the Suns go to the finals, I already told Zer0, bro. These niggas go to the finals, bro. I'm pulling up. I got to be part of the foolery. I have to. I have no choice.
You might as well. Hey, you might as well get that flight. You know what I mean? Pack a blanket, a pillow.
I gotta wait for Marcus. You got that weak ass apartment first. But anyway,
I moved to the new spot on Wednesday. Well, I get the keys Wednesday, and then these niggas gotta help me move on Saturday.
but yeah. So look, we talking about the Suns versus the Bucks, right? You can put PJ Tucker on Book because D Book is only 6'5". He's only 6'5". PJ Tucker is 6'5". He'll whoop his ass. Like I'm saying, like in terms of a matchup, matchups, like the Bucks can match up with pretty much anybody, and it gives Giannis a break. Like that's what the thing is. Like Giannis don't got to guard. That's what we saw against Brooklyn, right? Like Giannis does not have to guard the best player anymore because he's got PJ Tucker for that. Drew Holiday can guard the best guard. Chris Middleton can guard. Like Giannis can just rim protect. Like I don't know how effective. Well, actually, okay. Let me ask you this question: DeAndre Ayton versus Giannis. How you feeling about that?
Giannis is going to get his. That's the thing, but I don't think he's going to be as efficient. Because
Ayton is the only player on the Suns that can have a hope in hell guarding Giannis.
Well,
Giannis, half the time though, Giannis gets himself out the game. Like I'm pretty sure his coaching staff told him.
I've been saying Giannis is a bad basketball player.
He is.
All playoffs.
Like he falls in love with that jump shot a
I'm
lot.
just saying, everybody's been saying that, but now y'all like, oh, watch out for Giannis. But I'm like, y'all just
No, the reason why we're saying that is because of the situation. Because like even if the Suns play the Bucks and the Bucks go big, that means you're gonna have Jay Crowder guarding Giannis.
It can
cook.
What do you mean? It's a cook. It's not.
That's a cook.
That's a cook.
It's not, bruh.
That's a
Unless
cook.
Giannis is at 3-point line.
I'm asking y'all know he played against Giannis last year. He kicked them out. He was with the Heat. It was Jay Crowder guarding him. Y'all know that, right?
Bam out of bio guarded Giannis. Don't cap.
They were walling, but everybody took turns. Jay Crowder, he hold his own.
But what I'm saying is this: they create that wall. Brook Lopez hits threes. Chris Middleton hits threes. He has shooters around him now. Like,
Bro,
you can't. They have their team is constructed.
Brook Lopez
really, really
is a
well.
shell of himself. He had that one good year. He hasn't been shooting consistently like he was before. The Bucks is good. Don't get me wrong. They're good, but it's not gonna work. PJ Tucker is all hands in motion. He do the same Pat Bev defense. You got to think
playing defense. What do you,
bro? No. It's called making the scene, being a distraction. He's not doing shit.
That's playing
Bro,
defense. If you
he's
can
not doing
frustrate another player, that's playing defense.
He did not frustrate KD that whole game.
Well, that's because
KD
was 7 feet and like the best player in the world.
And he's not going. And that's the thing. He's not going to frustrate D Book. He's not going to frustrate Chris Paul. It's not going to happen.
All them dudes ain't 7 feet and they not stronger than PJ Tucker.
Right.
You don't have to be. You can be fast. Right. Everybody's faster. And a lot of things that y'all not forgetting about is bench. Coach Budenholzer is not really a good coach. I think he's going to be out coached. I think the Suns have the best coach in the playoffs right now. Still.
Monty, I feel that.
So we're going to make adjustments. Everything. The only thing that I can say that probably hinder us is if Aiden gets in foul trouble. But Aiden's been playing super well. He hasn't been in foul trouble that much. So it's going to be really good. But I think we are the best team. We are the deepest team. We have the best bench. Probably the best scorers, the best backcourt. It doesn't matter. It's over with.
I got another question for you. Because this is where my head is at with the Suns. Unless they reload the off season, I don't think they ain't going back to the finals. I think they're gonna have a heat season. They go back to the first round and lose the first round. Unless they
I disagree. And it depends.
The exact same team.
It depends because I feel like I'm pretty sure we're gonna probably go for another big because we do need help. We do need help for Aiden. Because Saric, even though he's good, he can stretch the floor. He's not tall at all. Like 6'9", 6'10". But he's not that tall. But I feel like we can, man. I think everybody's going to get better. And it's the thing. Mikael's young. Aiden's young. Cam Johnson's young. I think what we really need to do is re-sign Cam Payne. I think everybody's going to be trying to pry him away from us.
I thought I would never hear those words come out of anybody's mouth ever.
What?
You would have told me 2 years ago somebody say re-sign.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a fact.
But I think Book is. I told everybody, playoff experience don't matter. When you got a player like Book, all he needs is that moment, and he's going to show out. And that's what he's proving right now. He's just showing out. Give him a team. Pretty much, we could have been probably had this if we got a point guard a long time ago. And I think the reason why you saw him have a good game last night is because he was the point guard for us before. Book had to play point for us during the regular season, I think 2 years ago. So he has the game. He has everything. Everybody hasn't even seen the potential. Like, y'all see a little bit of his post-up game. He can get in his bag.
Oh, no. I
he can score.
Kobe post-up game.
He can score everywhere. Yeah. And, like, I think you told me to bring it up. I think Devin Booker is Devin Booker, but I think he resembles Kobe more than Jason Tatum. I think his game is just like Kobe's.
It is.
Tatum's not. I think everybody loved the talent. I think Kobe loved the talent because he did the ESPN Plus thing, and he said he liked this game and stuff. But Book is the second coming of Kobe.
I agree with that 1,000%. I think that the difference is the fact that Jason Tatum takes too many threes. Like, Kobe wasn't really a three-point. He can obviously make the three. He can. But he didn't shoot threes at a high clip. Like, he wasn't taking 4, 5, 6 threes a game. He was mid-ranging, post-fading your ass to death. And that's really what Book do, too. Like, Book is a mid-range assassin. Like, that nigga in the mid-range, you can count that hoe. Like, it's a wrap. You can count that shit. He can also hit the three, but the way he plays more mid-range and at the basket first and then 3-point after that. But I agree with you, bro. Closeout game book is different. Like I'm already waiting on it. If y'all get up 3-1, book for 40. book for 40 and a dub. Like I'm already got it in my head. I'm putting the bread down. I already know what it is because when he had that closeout game against the Lakers, that nigga was not playing. I watched that game.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga was not playing. The closeout game against the Denver Nuggets, that nigga was not playing. Like, Buddy Ass is different in a closeout game. Like, I know what it is at this point. Like, this nigga is different.
I think he's really taking advantage of the moment too. Like he said, all he wanted was a chance to get there, and he's showing out. He's not doing what Ben Simmons doing. He's not folding under pressure, and then he's showing out. And I think he has like no pressure on him either because a lot of people didn't expect him. So he's just going out. Everybody just balling. You know what I mean? The only person that really got pressure for the Suns is Chris Paul. Is this going to be his first championship? You know, but I think everybody else, nobody expected us to get this far. I didn't even expect us to get this far. But I'm riding with us. You already know.
Yeah. I see them Bucks. Y'all about to get your ass whooped. But it's okay, though. It's
I don't think so, man.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
I don't think so. Giannis is not, trust me, Giannis is not that guy. He's not that guy.
I mean, he's not. I
think Middleton is the heart and soul of that team.
The matchups, bro.
Middleton can go out there and just get a bucket. Giannis, I think he's the face. You know, he does his little yell and show off his muscles, but that's all he is. He's just the face of the Bucks. Middleton is the heart and soul of that Bucks team. So if he go against the Suns, we just got to stop Middleton. We're cool with him getting his 30 and missing all them damn free throws. We good.
Actually, you damn near right because there have been multiple games where Giannis has gotten 30 or 40 that Middleton shoots like shit. They lose.
Yep.
That's actually true.
And low key right now, Drew Holiday clamping himself up because he can't. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He has 30 and 19. His ass been shooting like shit.
Hey,
defense though, he's playing good on defense.
Hey, but he showed.
Oh, he
up
did.
In the
He did.
clutch,
I give him that.
Because I was watching that. I watched that whole game from start to finish, boy. I was so furious at this nigga. I was like, bro, please just give us something. Like the whole game, I was like, just give us something. A couple buckets here and there. He showed up finally in the clutch. But I do got two quick questions for y'all regarding basketball. First one is, so what's everybody's pick to win the chip? Shank's going with Suns. I'm going with Bucks.
I said, nigga, I got $150 on the Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks.
Yeah, y'all about to be taking that shot.
Bucks. And then D.
God, bro, I don't care about any of them. I'll go with the Suns. Don't let me down, Shank. With your ass.
I like
you can't do that,
it's a
but yeah.
2v2.
All right, so it's Indy. Is Indy
Somebody taking this excuse to cap shop on the podcast. I love this. This is lit.
So then when the Hawks
We all take the shot.
Well, one other question, because I meant to ask this during the Ben Simmons topic. Where do you think Ben Simmons should go?
I mean, I think that.
Or what do you think they should trade for?
He needs to go. he needs to either go to Portland, like they've been talking about all day on First Take.
Was it McCollum for him? Pretty much a swap.
Yeah, or he needs to go die in some small market like the OKC. Like he needs to just go, or if he what if he went to wait, hold on, who they got?
Go to
Nah.
the Knicks.
The Knicks ain't got enough scoring as it is right now. The niggas was fluke.
If I'm them, or if I'm a team, Charlotte should try to go for Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Why?
Charlotte.
Yeah.
They got the future greatest point guard of all time.
You be capping. You be calling this bitch and just capping.
You just saying
Future.
words.
I've been saying this all week. Future greatest point guard of all time.
Oh my god.
See, I think one thing though, I think he should go to OKC because I think OKC they got the picks, they got enough to build around him and probably make him good. I think he's still an all-star. You know what I mean? But in order for him to get over that hump, he's going to have to shoot. I think he's going to shoot with his next team, and I think OKC would be that team. You got him, Shea Gilgeous, Alexander, Lou Dort. First, them three playing defense.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty. They clamping shit.
They definitely are clamping shit. There was Zer0. There was a trade, situation that I saw today that said Malcolm Brogdon and somebody else for Ben Simmons. I was rolling, bro.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I was dying laughing.
That
I
nigga
knew
gets
this
in a
shit was
patient
actually
uniform.
gonna fucking
I'm not watching the Pacers play basketball, bro. I'm just not. I refuse. I'm not
Why
watching
not,
them
man?
play basketball. Because the niggas stink.
But nah.
The organization, they fucking stink, bro. They stink.
But if I'm a team that should be trading for him, packaging a pick,
Dallas.
hell fucking no. I hate when anybody says Dallas, bro. It makes no fucking sense. We already got a fucking Ben Simmons type nigga. Nah, but I'm packaging a pick.
Timberwolves.
I'm packaging a bench piece, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I'm gonna go and say Jordan Poole. I'm packaging Draymond Green, and the Warriors pick up Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons playing the 4, and we gonna run this bitch. That's what I'm on. Steph, Clay, Andrew Wiggins, Ben Simmons, and James Wiseman. We gone. We are gone. That's what I'm
That's
on.
a chip.
That's
That's
what
a
I'm
chip.
on.
That's a chip.
That's what should happen.
I'm not even gonna hold you. That's a chip.
I don't know. I don't think they'll get rid of Draymond. No, I think Golden State they too in love with Draymond.
I get that shit up, bro. That nigga getting old.
They
I fuck with
sacrificed
Draymond. I think
KD for
Draymond's a great
Draymond.
player, but
I mean, I wouldn't pay him $100 million for stuff. He's good just for the Warriors. Only the Warriors can pay that man $100 million.
fact. Oh, 100% facts. Yeah, you get no argument. Yeah, facts. But you need, like, man, let that nigga Ben Simmons go to fucking Houston or something, nigga. Fucking let
That
him
was-
go. He needs to just go die.
That was
somewhere.
also
He needs to
another.
just go die.
That was
somewhere.
also another trade scenario. I saw a 3-team trade which was stupid. It was Ben Simmons to Dallas, Chris Stapps to Houston, and then John Wall to the Sixers.
That's the dumbass trade.
I think nobody wins in that trade.
Nobody wins. In that
Nobody.
trade.
Simmons.
No.
Nobody wins that trade. They like the 76ers literally need CJ McCollum like bad as fuck, and they have to keep Thibault, and Thibault has to get better. If they get CJ McCollum and Thibault gets better, they can hide CJ McCollum like the Warriors hide Steph, and they'll damn near be decent.
I think they got a diamond in the rough with the rookie. Damn, what's his name?
Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey. I like
He
Maxey.
nice. He nice as hell.
I think I like Maxey. I think
I like
they got a
his motor,
steal with
too.
him. Yeah, they just need Doc Rivers out of there. They need Doc Rivers out of there. Get the man out. But yeah, man. Think so. Everybody got their predictions now.
It's Bucks versus Suns. We got the Bucks,
Bucks
versus
versus
Suns.
Indy got the Bucks. Rockford got the Suns, bro.
How many games?
Okay, now you're doing too much.
Suns in 6. I'll say it.
You almost said
I was-
5. You almost said 5.
I
What the
did.
fuck is wrong with you?
If Chris Paul
Yeah.
comes back, Bucks in 6. If not, Bucks in 5.
Who has a better record? Oh, the Suns have home court.
Suns do.
Ooh, that's important. It's gotta be 6. They go back to Game 7 in Phoenix. It's ugly. Oh, I don't like them odds. I don't like them odds at all. That's tough. Yeah, it's gotta.
I think
be
the
Bucks in
storyline
6.
for having. I think it's a great storyline either way, Bucks or Suns or Hawks. Whoever gets in, they'll be the first champion. The new champion in 10 years? I'm guessing.
The West, out of the West teams, neither one of those teams have won a chip.
Nope.
And then the East,
Neither one of them. ever
Hawks won back in the day.
yeah, like the fucking 50s or some shit, and like the Bucks, it was like the 70s, I think.
Yeah, because they had
Yeah.
Lou Alcindor and Oscar Robertson. That's when they won the chip.
71 and 72.
Yep.
No, I mean think about the storyline, Shank. I mean we about to close out. We've been talking for a minute, but think about this storyline: redemption year, Giannis Antetokounmpo, for round 1, buddy. Yeah, because if Kawhi come back, I don't even know if y'all beating the Clippers, but that's a story for a different day.
We are not scared, man. They
I
don't
never
play
said that you
defense like
were.
that, man. They don't play defense no more. Kawhi is not that guy anymore.
They fucking around. This nigga Giannis redemption year, first round, plays the Heat, the team that beat him 4-1 last year. Got the niggas by there, gone 4-0. Second round, beats the best player in the world in 7. It's tough. 3rd round, he got to play against the Hawks, the young Hawks, which is like whatever. I thought it was going to be Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Another all-time great. Trey's going to be an all-time great too. He is, no disrespect to Trey, but like Joel Embiid is like an all-time great right now type shit. But he beats the Hawks. Then I would prefer him to see the Clippers so he can give Kawhi his work. So it would be redemption for him losing to the Raptors back in the day. Like, this is a redemption year for the Bucks, I feel like. Like, I don't know. I feel like the story's laid out for them niggas to win the chip.
I think it's for the Suns. Yep.
Stories laid out for the Suns too.
Y'all ain't
Chris Paul?
Y'all ain't been through shit yet.
What do you mean we haven't? Chris,
y'all haven't.
This is your first playoff since what? 2010?
D-Book been through enough. Jesus, come on, man.
No, but what I'm saying is
he been through it, but the organization has not.
No, but that's not, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that when you get to the playoffs, you got to lose in the playoffs and know what it feels like to lose in the playoffs before you get to a ring. Like, every team has to go through that shit.
We did. We didn't make it in the bubble. That was our chance. That was our time right there, bro.
Come on.
That was our time.
Bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
The bubble, bro.
I'm just letting
I'm
just letting y'all know. We played against all playoff teams, bro. 8-0 against all playoff teams. Everybody that was at the bubble was playoff teams. We went 8-0. We didn't make it. You know what I mean? We kept the same team. We got Chris Paul, a legend, an icon, State Farm legend out here. You know what I mean? No chip. Hasn't had a chip. He's about to be, I think he's 36 years old. Gets his first ring with the Phoenix Suns, who hasn't been in the playoffs in over 10 years.
I mean, look, I don't get me wrong. I want to see that. I want to see CP3 get a ring. Like, I really
Another storyline, Monty Williams' first coaching stint was with the New Orleans Hornets with Chris Paul. And I think they lost in the first round. They lost in the first round or second. Yeah, I think it was actually second round. They lost in the second round, and now this is their second stint together, and they're in the finals. Probably going to get their first championship together. I think it's amazing, man. Aiden, number one pick, everybody said he was trash because Luka Doncic and Trey. Well, I'm saying like critics and stuff. They said he wasn't worth being the number one pick because of Luka Doncic and Trey Young and how they've been doing good and everything. And now look at him. He's the one that's left standing in the playoffs. They got traded for each other.
That draft is deep. That draft is actually pretty fucking deep.
Luke.
I just looked at that.
Yep.
I know. I just looked at that draft.
Trey got traded for each other. Actually,
DeAndre Ayton being in.
Yep.
Shit, nigga, when I saw DeAndre Ayton play in the G League, I knew he was hard. Nigga was hitting mid-range jump shots. Nigga was hitting post fades, dunking niggas. He's averaging like, I think that in the G League, not G League, but is that the Summer League? My bad.
Summer League.
Buddy ass was averaging like 14 and 10 off bat.
Yeah, he was doing. Yeah.
Like, Buddy ass is nice.
It was just his defense. Like, will his defense catch up to his offense? And it caught up super quick. And now it's just showing.
All right, very good conversation. Very good NBA playoffs.
Suns and 6
on right now. Bucks and 6.
Shit, damn it! How'd that come out?
Any other comments? Anybody?
Hey, so I logged into the Instagram for the first time ever on Friday. I ain't telling nobody, but yeah, this is the first time I ever logged into it. We went from 51 to 113 followers in a matter of like 3 days? Yeah, something like that. So appreciate the new followers. Yeah, bro. I've been putting in work. I told y'all this summer I'm getting off the game and putting in work.
Appreciate the new followers.
I'm hoping.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
I'm hoping our goal we can get to 500 by the end of the season.
That'd be lit. Since
he brought in that much in that little amount of time, we can get to 500 by the end of the season. We'd be lit. So make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, and if you fuck with Excuse the Cat, man,
we gotta start doing live.
We need to do those. We need to actually be watching these games and just going live like right after the game and just talking basketball like what we saw type shit.
I'm with it.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but that
that
should be
did.
fire though, because I can just argue with Shank on the live about why the Bucks are about to beat the Suns, and he can say, "No, nigga,
Bruh.
you're stupid."
Hey, if we lose,
Bro,
we just gonna
don't
beat
you
y'all
sleep
ass.
at that
That's
time?
all I'm saying. Tell the them Clippers fans know, the Nuggets fans know they doing post fight, trying to talk about how they didn't get beat up. You got your ass whooped, dog.
That shit
You
was
got
lame
your
as
ass
hell,
whooped.
bro. That shit was lame, bro. You got your ass whooped, bro. It's okay. It's all right. Everybody lose a fight every once in a while.
It's still stupid.
Hey,
fight, no
hey, Suns guy was just defending himself. He got a beer poured on him
saying that.
and then swung on. He was just defending himself.
Suns in 4.
But that Clippers fight,
Yeah.
they wanted the smoke. Clippers, I think the Suns fans, they were just trying to get free tickets. Yeah, they was just trying to get free tickets from Devin Booker and shit.
Antagonizing the other dudes. Yeah.
They probably about to get banned, but yeah.
If you are a new excuse to cat follower, or you a woman and you a topper, hit my line, man. You know what I'm saying? We need groupies, man.
Why, bro? We almost got through a whole episode with you not saying some stupid shit. Alright.
I can't find my overall.
Oh, yeah,
Is-
OD brand
fucking
tees.
TChill.
Y'all can get that too. Forgot about that. Yeah, odbrands.com. odbrands.com. He has a new design. This is old design. Y'all can, get that. Yeah.
Wasn't even say .com at first. Okay. That's Shank. That's Zer0.